Hi everyone. Everybody's talking about crypto. Everybody's talking about mining crypto. Um, we know that mining Ethereum, Bitcoin are not an easy process. That requires a lot of stuff like supercomputers, higher graphic cards, and many things. Now we have the helium mining crypto. This is revolutionary. It is so affordable, and all it takes is you plug it, and you put the device next to your window, and that's it. No skills required, no electricity consumption that you need to worry about. It's only 5 watts. And the best part of all of this is I will be showing you in this video is two websites that you can do your own research on the area that you live in. And regardless, this is the demo that I'll be doing is for Canada, but it's applicable for any city or any country. It's the same process. You just look at the area that you're in, see how many devices are there, and from there you can decide if it's feasible for you or not. It just makes total sense. Another thing that I'll be showing you, which is the reason that made me purchase 4 devices. Ended up buying 2 for technical reasons, but once I get a chance to buy more, I'll buy more, and I'll be showing you exactly why I did it, and without even doing the research. It's basically that I guaranteed my money back, regardless if I make more money or not. The main idea is, would I be getting my initial investment back? Can I secure it 100%? Which the helium devices are only 450 to 500 to 600 US dollars, and that's about it. And another thing is the reason I'm doing these two, because I've talked to so many people that they're on the edge and they're still thinking whether should they mine helium, they should not, is 500 worth it or not. So this is a detailed, very simple video for you to do your own research for your own area and city and neighborhood. You could tell if it's worth it or not. And the second thing I'll be showing you is, even if it doesn't work out, and are you still afraid of losing the investment or not? That's the second thing. The third thing, if you are not that person that is into the crypto space, you don't like the crypto space, you don't like anything about it, you don't have the funds for it, there is a website where they will provide you a free crypto mining device, 100% free. And the only drawback is they take a big chunk of the profit. They take about 80%. You keep 20% for zero investment, zero contract. There's nothing on your side that you should care about. Just 20% that you gain right off the bat. So stay tuned and let's check this video out. So here there are 2 websites that you need to check to see if your area is busy, if it's worthwhile buying versus getting just a free one. This is for the people that are in the middle. Okay, there is a free one that I could save 500, 600 bucks, or should I just get a free one? If you're on that thing, you need to do this research because each one lives in a different area, different coverage. And my examples here is for the Canadian market. It still can be applied to any country or any state or any place in the world. It's the same, criteria, same methodology. So the first one is explore.helium.com. And what you're going to do is you're going to go to the coverage map, and you're going to zoom in. I will take Toronto as an example here. Sorry, it's not very... So the whole point of what I'm doing right now is to see if it's feasible for me to purchase versus not purchase or just get free one. So you can see the red dots are offline devices. These are all mining devices to begin with. The red ones are offline. So I don't know if you know this or not, but for you to have a good mining hotspot for your device, you need to be 300 meters away from your next helium device, mining device. So for example, if we look at this guy right here, like he would not be able to connect to 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5. He would be able to connect to this and this, probably this guy and these guys. Now there are other criteria that determines the quality and how good your connection. So the height. So if you are in a building and you have access to a window and there's no blocking buildings for your signal, then you will get further and you could connect with more dots. So what's the good thing about this website? It can tell you, so if you know your address, you would be able to see who's next to you, who's not. This is not best practice for you now, because these are for the existing devices that were already sold, which is the Nebra 1, Nebra 2, the Nebra 3. Now they have the Bobcatminer 300 that came out, and delivery is up to 8 to 12 weeks for people that ordered it in March and April till the 1st of May. After the 1st of May, deliveries are postponed or delayed till 12 to 20 weeks. So the people that ordered in May, April and March, their deliveries will be anywhere from May till June and July. So we don't know how many people purchase from Toronto. We don't know how many people purchase in Quebec. We don't know how many people purchased in Vancouver. We don't know. So maybe all of a sudden by July you will see 100 people here. We don't know, right? So, but based on this, it gives you a clear idea. So first of all, what you want to know is most likely what's the income, right? So let's just take a random. So this guy is kind of a center. He's not very close to anybody, but he has a cool spot. So these guys, look at these guys. They're just competing against each other, but they still all can connect to the rest. But let's take this guy. I like his spot. So what you do is you click on it once and see when it shines green, it's highlighted. You click on the top left, which says view hotspot details. You click here, and this is quite detailed information. So it tells you the hotspot, the location, the reward scale. So from here, what you can click is, oh my god, this guy's good. You can tell from the network. See, he's connecting. So 99%, what this guy is doing, look, he's connecting way further. Like he's connecting, like, wow, my God. He's connecting all the way to Mississauga and Oakville. Okay, this guy's good. Well, first of all, for him to have this connection, most likely he's in a very tall building with no obstacles ahead of him. He has purchased the DPI antenna, most likely the 8 or 9 DPI. You can purchase it through the manufacturers, and this will give you an extended distance. However, there are some logical parameters that goes into this. Most important, there's no obstacles. You're on top of everything, so you could be in a tall building, but it's all the way down. That's like there's a bigger hills that's covering this, or there's a mountain or whatever. So I don't know what he is. Trust me, I did not know this at all, but it looked interesting. So the rewards. So now for you to get your own device, it costs you anywhere from $500 to $600. This guy, and you can tell he's not been active every day. I don't know what the reason is, but like he has a peak, and then it goes down, and he has a peak and whatever. So in 24 hours, he made 7.26 HNT, not dollars. So the HNT is the abbreviation for helium crypto. So the helium crypto today is around, I believe, $18. And that's US, of course. Yeah, so it's now 17, like let's say 17 to 19, so 18, let's say average. So in the past 30 days, he made 346 HNT. Multiplied by 18, that's roughly, I think 6,000. Yeah, I would say 6,000, 5,800 US in 1 month. So that's why you need to do your research for your own location. There's no general rule for everyone. You need to go for your location. Even if you're in a small city, some small cities, if they're so millennials there, they're into crypto, you could find a good amount of people. This was a good example, but let's not just make things like so pretty. There are some scenarios where people are not doing very well. Actually, you cannot say not doing very well, because at the end it is a $500 one-time investment, and this is a device that all it consumes is 5 watt. So it's different than any mining device that you hear of that needs strong graphic cards. It consumes a lot of electricity, and you need fans. It has to be cold. None of this applied to helium mining devices. It is simply looks like a wireless modem. You just hook it up to the electricity plug, and you put it right next to the window. It consumes 5 watts of electricity, which is equivalent to $12 to $15 a year. So that's not an issue. So that's why I'm saying you do not consider this as something bad, even if it makes you, $20 a month, because it will keep on making you money, right? So let me just find bad examples. So this is pretty jammed. So let's take one of the pretty busy ones here. Like, he's close to everyone else. So let's see how this guy is doing. You can tell from the map. Oh my god, what is this? These guys are killing it. You go to rewards. Same thing. 320. Wow. And he's not even connected to the, the hotspot, the 300-meter restricted area. So I've seen like really bad ones. So I don't know how I ended up to this. So let me find. When I say bad, that means they're not making this crazy amount of money. Okay, this is like a fair call. Like, probably he's on anywhere 5th level. There's a little bit of obstruction. He's not having this big antenna. So this is a fair call. In his 30 days, he made 48 HNT coins. Multiplied by 80. That's 10, around 860, 850 US dollar. So that's equivalent to 11, 1050 Canadian, depending on the currency rates, conversion rates. So you can even make less than this in 30 days. You can make 30, 20. 20 is probably the worst I've seen. If we go to a little bit of, the suburbs or outside, I think my friend lives in Brampton. Again, the whole point of me showing you this is to decide whether you want to go for free or not. But if you do this research carefully, then you will be, at least self-satisfied with the results. So if we go to Brampton, and my friend, I believe he bought, I don't know, he bought 1 or 2. I personally bought 2, and I will tell you what made me buy the 2 blindfolded without even thinking twice. And I'll show you right now what's the reason. Even if I'm not getting these crazy numbers, but there's a good reason why I purchased 2. So first of all, let's do our research and the due diligence, whether should we is it worth it or not. So if you buy something for 500, if it pays you back in 6 months, I think that's a fair call. If it pays you anywhere less than 6 months, I think that's a awesome deal. Even if it pays you in a year, to be honest, it's this will never end. I'll have something to declare about the income you're getting from here too. So this is in Brampton, a small city in Toronto. 1, 2, 3. He was not able to connect to these ones because I think they're offline or something. So, and the circles here are red zones. So he was able to connect only to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and probably 10, whatever. So Okay, that's a fair deal for a suburb. 144 HNT multiplied by 18. It's, I think, anywhere close to 2,000. Yeah, 2,500. Um, 2006, yeah, 2,500, 2,560 US. So he got his investment back in less than, what, 8 days, 5 days. So that's not bad. Actually, it's amazing. Um, so this is the first website. Anyways, you get the idea. You just zoom to your city, see the connections. See now, he does not connect to the 300 meters, but he connects to everyone else. A good way to dig more into this, if you use this exact same address and put it in on Google Earth and see the terrain that is laid out, and see how it is, what is he doing. Obviously, the system will give you support and give you details of how to set up your device according to your, altitude, and other parameters. Which floor you're in. If you're in a house, where should you put it? Should you install antenna or not? Now all these factors come in. Now you need to understand is it worth the investment or not? So this is your research that you should be able to do to figure out whether to move on or not. So this is the first website. The second website, and I'll have all these links in the description. There's nothing to be affiliate of. I'm not an affiliate for these, so do not worry about it. So this is apphotspotrf.com map. It works the same in the same idea. It's just it gives you different numbers. Like a different insight. I'll have to say that it is not the best like map thing, but it's okay. It's not that like hard. Maybe it's hard because I'm trying to record a video. So the same idea. It gives you the distance from point. It gives you other parameters that you need. I think you can do this research 10 times, then you need to pay for it. Now I'm still on the free. I didn't even sign up because I'm still waiting for my devices to come and then use this officially, because when they come and arrive, I already know who's already installing where, and I can judge based on the what's going on in the market on that day, instead of me doing the research and my devices are coming in 6 weeks or 7 weeks. So these are like tips, and it just helps you what to do. So I told you there's one thing that made me decide on this without even thinking twice. It's not rocket science. It's just for me it just made me feel good about my investment. So if you go to ebay.com, like I said, Helium had 3 devices before the Bobcatminer came out, and they're all sold out. So new Bobcatminer is coming into the market, so it's brand new. It's also limited edition. So all these devices are not. For some reason, they don't want to make tons of them forever. They just want to have a limited number. So here, if you write nebra, helium, can just take a look here. Nebra Helium Hotspot Miner. This, by the way, when you order, you need to order the 951 for the US and Canada. 868, it's for the European. So this guy, I can tell you exactly what happened. I'm not 100% sure, but this is the only thing that makes sense. He bought it, and he didn't know that this 868 is for European market. However, he's still selling it for $2,200. And the funny part, he's willing to ship it to Canada. So I don't know why Canadians or Americans would buy this. It would not make any sense, because it will not work. It's a different frequency. So $5,000. Helium miner Nebra, ordered February, US, May shipment, brand new. Now you need to understand that these guys are selling it for $5,000 for one good reason. It's because if you make, like these guys, like we saw that example in Toronto, where they make $4,000, $5,000, or like $3,000, I think. That was US. So if it pays them back in a month and a half, why not, right? So that's one of the good, like for me, I was like, okay, if it doesn't work, if I don't like it, if I could not figure it out, if it doesn't mine even one coin a month, what's the worst case scenario? I can sell it here. And these are all auctions, by the way. If you go look for, I haven't been in eBay for quite some time, like years. So if I go to buy now, I think Nebra Helium estimated summer Q sold out, brand new or best offer. I can provide a new listing, shipping not specified from United States. So shipping is not specified. That means these guys don't have it yet. So this guy is asking for $6,000. Helium miner Nebra, ship out as soon as I get it, $3,500. So actually nobody, this guy is selling it for $18,000 for Nebra, HND on my, for the indoor husband by Nebra. Okay, so each one's $4,500. Helium mining crypto, $50,000 cancelled. Pre-order US 1915, 7,500, brand new. Anyways, who cares? You just get the idea. There's nothing here that's less than what? I don't know. There's nothing less than there's actually nothing. There is nothing in the market that will deliver or ship the second day. All these are estimates. People will ship once they receive, and they're already asking for these crazy numbers. So it's up to you. I'm not part of Helium. I don't have stocks in Helium. I don't have anything to do with them. But I'm just showing you an opportunity that you might miss. Like I said, worst case scenario, you would be able to get your money back in selling through eBay. So these were the factors that helped me make my decision and ordered two. And I'll be honest, I totally regret it that I did not order more. But it is what it is. The reason I did not order more, there was a rumor, and the rumor was the delivery dates were postponed another 6 to 8 weeks. So delivery time is now 20 weeks, 12 to 20 weeks. So if you're willing to wait 12 weeks, then order now, because by end of May, you're gonna be according to their email, it's first come first serve. So if you're gonna order by the end of May, if there's any left, it will be delivered in 20 weeks. Now, if none of this interests you, or you did the research and you found your city or your location is not worthwhile, or you don't have the funds, so I have something which I promised, a free mining device from to mine helium. So what you do is you go to emrit.io. Like I said, they will pay you only 20%. The rest, it will be kept for them. You order now. You can check how it works. It's a 5-watt LED light bulb with allowing billions of smart devices all over, whatever. How do I earn from this? How do I install my cool spot? Everything is there. All you need is this machine. So I was planning to order it, but there is one condition here, because I ordered two and I have not tested, because the devices I'm gonna be placing are in different spots, and one of them could be my house. I have other locations that I'm looking into, and I haven't decided if my house is good enough or not. And the reason, again, I haven't decided is because once my devices come in, and I know that Bobcatminer already shipped 40%, 30%, whatever the number is, to all over the world, because I'm in Ottawa. Ottawa is a small city, and so far there's nothing. If we go to Ottawa, I think there's barely anything. Like I checked few weeks ago, there was, I think, about 10. Yeah, there's still very little. So I live in the west here, so there's like only one in the east, one here, two here, three. And this is offline. So for me, it's not really an interesting place to install. However, in 2 months or 8 weeks, things can change. Things can change big time, because helium and the Bobcatminer has been all over the news, and everyone been talking about it. And by the way, before you purchase, I have another video of how to purchase the Bobcatminer from the right vendor. There is a scammer who cloned the same website, cloned the product, cloned the whole process, even the same domain name. The fake account or the fake domain is bobcatminer.org. Do not buy from .org. There's a video where I show the difference. Please check it out. Do not make this mistake. So I'll link the video right at the end for you to check it out. So again, back to our story here. Ottawa, as you can see, it's more like a small suburb city. There isn't much here. I didn't even check how much these guys are making. So this guy will not make any money from these guys here. So if I click on him, let's see how this guy is doing. Doesn't look very rewarding. What do you know? So he has 5 spots. What? 1, 2, 3, 6 spots. He's connected to 6 spots. And he's generating more than people in Toronto that had like tons of spots connected to. Interesting. Wow. So 214 multiplied by 18, I would assume 3,800 US, 4,000, 800, 4,700 Canadian. That's an average salary in Canada, especially Ottawa. So I guess it is not about the quantity, ladies and gentlemen, it's about the quality. So I know about networks that if you serve as a hub, you will get more money. So this just proves it to be right. And another thing, another source to be announced of income. On the 1st of August, the HNT coin mining will be dropped by half. And I'll explain this, why is this happening. Because the HNT value is increasing, they will drop your mining to 50% every 2 years. Would it affect your total amount? Obviously not, because while the HNT is increasing, so now if you buy it by the 1st of August, it's dropping by 50 to 40%, let's say 50. So instead of $18 by August, they assume the HNT value will go to 29. So you'll be making $14 instead of 18, but it's growing. It will grow to 50 to 80. And there's another point. And this is not a financial advice, but from following up with Helium, and I hope you guys do, because I think they're kicking butt. They're doing very well. They're coming with technology, and they do the action. They don't do the talk, and they have some crazy inventions that are problem solving, especially when it comes to 5G. So that's not what we're talking. Anyways, maybe I'll shoot another video for this. But the point is, for the sake of this video, is you can, you can just see how you can, even a small city, you can still, with 5 connections, 6 connections, you can earn a lot more than, big cities, because you're still a hub. And again, if you go to emrit.io, I'll have the links down there. I'm not going to order this because of one condition that they have. You can only install it to the address that you ship it to. So if you say, hey, my name is XYZ, I live in XXX Samsung Polo iPhone K2S whatever address, and they send it to that address, you will only be able to activate it in that address you supplied or you provided with. So that's why, for me, when I get my 2 devices, my house could be a spot where it looks vacant, it's nothing interesting, but I could be serving as a hotspot for the area. And if that works, and I get this device from them, and I will not be able to install it, right? Because with this, I make 100%, and they give me 20%, and there's no way I'll dump my 100% for 20% income. However, if you are not planning to invest, you don't have the funds, you don't feel like it, you are skeptical, it's totally understandable. However, now you have the research tools that it can help you if you're the person who are on the edge. If not, just order now. There's not much needed here. You just create your name and password, and then you send them some information. They will ask you to have an HNT wallet. If anybody doesn't know how to do that, just comment in the video and I'll be more than happy to shoot another video. If you're planning to buy, if you have decided to buy the Bobcatminer, make sure, guys, helium.com, and click on mine, and then Nebra 1, Nebra 2, and Rank Wireless are all sold out. Bobcatminer is the only one. You buy it from this website, helium.com, and you do the buy now. You can see it's bobcatminer.com. You order it from this website. So guys, there's another video, because if somebody tells you, oh no, Bobcatminer now they will send it to you by DHL, that's a scam. If someone comes to you on WhatsApp, Messenger, Facebook, Reddit, any social media, and it tells you, hey, you've been looking for Bobcatminer and you don't want to wait, they are offering DHL, that's fake. If they tell you they're accepting credit cards, that's fake. If they're accepting whatever, it's fake. They only accept USDT and USDC, which is a coin, and through MugglePay. There's no DHL, there is no Visa, there's no MasterCard, there's no PayPal, there's nothing. So guys, bobcatminer.com is where you buy it. If it says .org, that's a scam. Be aware of that. Acknowledge people and tell people, and share this with people, because in my previous video I show how many people they got scammed. One of my friends got scammed. So anyways, like I said, if you guys even need any help with emrit, I signed up for one of my friends. It's very, very simple, very easy to apply. They can do Europe as well. My friend in Belgium applied and he got it. So I think you guys are set. If there's anything, like I said, with emrit, the only condition is you need an Helium wallet. If you guys, because I know that people that never been into crypto doesn't know how to set up stuff. So you're like, okay, now I get this for free, but how do I set up the rest? If you guys don't know, if you want to purchase this, actually not purchase, but just get this for free, and you want a video for how to set up your Helium, just comment and I'll be more than happy to set it up for you guys. It's pretty easy, and it requires zero investment from your side. Anyways, guys, if there's any other help that I can do, I'm gonna do more videos on crypto mining, Helium. I do not do videos or do recommendations of what to purchase. It's not my field to do financial advices. If you ask me on my personal preferences, maybe we could talk about that. But my idea is finding some solutions for some problems that exist. Especially for the ones that are still skeptical and they're still wondering how to figure this whole thing out. Again, please subscribe, and invite you to just give me a thumbs up and like, and we'll see you in the next video.